Alright, so imagine this. You're holding what looks like a regular iPhone, but then it opens up into something closer to a mini iPad. That's the idea Apple's been chasing for years. And now, thanks to some fresh schematics that just leaked from a case manufacturer, we might finally have our clearest picture yet of what this foldable iPhone is actually going to be like. And straight away, one of the biggest concerns people had might not even be a problem anymore. There's been a lot of noise about this thing being, well, chunky, like pocket brick levels of thick. Earlier leaks were pointing to around 11 millimeters when folded, which for 2026 standards? Not great. But these new drawings suggest something quite different, about 9.4 millimeters when folded, and that's not even counting the camera bump. Now put that into perspective. That's basically in the same range as a regular Pro iPhone. So if this is accurate, using the foldable version shouldn't feel like a completely different experience in your hand. And more importantly, it puts Apple right up there, with brands like Samsung, Honor, and Oppo, all of whom have been racing to make thinner and thinner foldables. Unfold it, and things get even more interesting. The internal chassis is apparently just 4.7 millimeters thick, which is seriously slim. But of course, there's a catch. Because Apple being Apple, they've gone all in on the cameras. The schematics show a pretty massive camera module on the back, pushing the total thickness up to around 13.9 millimeters at its thickest point. And inside that bump, likely two 48-megapixel sensors, probably your main and ultra-wide. So yeah, it's thin, until you hit that camera island. Now here's where things get a bit weird. For the first time, we're seeing how Apple might handle the front camera on the inside display. Instead of hiding it under the screen or using some complex system, it looks like Apple's going with a punch hole cutout. Very Android. And the placement? Top left corner when the phone is unfolded, which doesn't sound like a big deal until you think about how you actually hold the device. In portrait mode, that positioning means your volume buttons, which sit normally when folded, end up shifting to the bottom right when unfolded. It's not wrong, just unusual. Definitely something you'd need a few days to get used to. And yeah, if this is the direction Apple's going, it likely means no Face ID on the inner display, at least for this first generation. As for the look, things seem pretty minimal. The leak points to just two color options, black and white. Very classic Apple move. Nothing too flashy, just safe and clean. Now, before we all get carried away, this is still a leak. And with something as hyped as the iPhone Ultra/Fold, you can bet there's going to be a flood of conflicting information over the next few months. Some of it will be spot on, some of it not so much. But if even half of this turns out to be true, Apple's first foldable could be way more refined than people were expecting, especially for a first attempt. Right now, the expectation is that Apple will show this off around September, alongside the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max. And interestingly, it looks like Apple might skip any budget models this year entirely, pushing those to a later launch window in 2027. So yeah, a thinner design than expected, a slightly strange camera setup, and a very Apple take on a very Android-style feature. The real question is, would you actually switch to a foldable iPhone, or does this still feel like a first-gen experiment?